Hey there, everybody. Everybody out there on the world, on this planet, every little creature, little human being just like me. This message is intended for absolutely everyone, but it is meant specifically to speak to Americans, our United States Congress, Joe Biden, our president, you wonderful man, and Kamala Harris, you badass lady. So, kids, people out there listening, this is meant for grown folks only, grown folks business only. Send the kids, anybody with sensitive listening ears, to another room where they cannot be tainted with fear. Because this is going to be scary. I ain't lying to you. And we are at the end. We are out of time. I'm going to give you an offer you cannot refuse. You can choose to listen or you ignore me. You can mock me. I don't care. I have no importance for myself. I'm no more important than anybody else. Okay? I have been privileged in a very, very meaningful way. Okay? This is what happens when you underestimate a Latina bartender. Okay? Now, I hate attitude. I really do. It's not really my bag. But sometimes you got to pop one to get your point across. Okay? Now then. All right. I hope everybody's listening that knows me. Now then, I'm going to take this time and pray. We'll say a little prayer for myself. Just give me a little extra power. Do what you need to do. Focus and adjust yourself. Because I need to tell a story. For you to get my point and understand who I am. I'm not wearing makeup specifically for a reason. I chose my clothing specifically for a reason. I didn't clean up my house just yet. So you can see that I'm a human being. A regular, ordinary person. And I'm running out of time. My husband's going to be on his way home soon. Okay? Time is now. We are running out of time. Now! We have to make a choice. I have a solution. It's simple. Like I said, this is an offer you cannot refuse. But the only thing I'm selling is sanctuary. Yes. Get crucial. I loved my education. Loved it. It is the only reason that I am speaking up now. So I would never presume to know any better than anybody else. I'm not presumptuous. Nor am I arrogant. I have been many times. Sometimes I'm sure I'm still going to be. I'm human. We're all human. We're going to keep messing up. Even no matter how hard we try. Even if you think things to be bad. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it was Satan that was the influencer of the stupid thing that I've always heard growing up. That sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never harm me. Hogwash. The most ridiculous thing in the world. Words are the most powerful thing we've ever had. It's our language. It's the way we learn how to communicate. Each and every single letter of the alphabet. Doesn't matter if it's English. It doesn't matter. Whatever language you have, that is how you communicate with each other. English is blessed. Blessed. And also one of the most difficult languages to understand in the world. Because of all the wonky-dooness, triple entendres and meanings that go nuts McButts everywhere with the definition of terms and terminology. So, focus. Okay. Prayer. Father in heaven, please give me the strength to endure what is to come and help cleanse my soul of all of my evil, wicked ways, my sinful nature. Please forgive me. I'm just a human, just a simple person. Absolutely still addicted to cigarettes and all of my other little vices I need. And will have to continue to use to help me balance and function in the world. Please help them listen and know that I'm speaking from a place that is true and clear and free and beautiful, cleansed and true in you. For you, without you, I'm nothing and no one. Amen. Okay. All right. We all done now? Okay, so my entire life, I have always known that I have been brought into this world for a purpose. I blazed into this world in a path of destruction. I shattered my mother's body in half. It is a miracle I'm alive. It's a miracle she's alive. I was way too big for her body. She's tiny. Tiny. And I was way too long. So whenever I came out, I had multiple disabilities. My feet were crooked. My hips were crooked. My eyes were crooked. My teeth were crooked. You can tell I'm super uncomfortable looking in front of a camera because I don't even know how to do this because I cannot stand being in front of a camera. So I hope you know how hard this is for me to be in the spotlight. Thank you for allowing me a brief moment to pull myself together. I am a child of many nations. Many nations, blended, pure, and beautiful, and colorful, with rich heritage. Irish, English, Spanish, French, Black Dutch, German, Mexican. More importantly, Native American. I'm from a tribe of beautiful women. Some of the baddest bitches that ever walked the planet. Choctaw and Cherokee, baby. Proud to live, love, and die right now. Okay? I was born in a very special place on the planet. Corpus Christi, Texas. Okay? Are you paying attention? Do you understand those words? Corpus Christi. Body of Christ. Okay? Paying attention now? All right. I'm not wearing any makeup. I'm very real. Just so you need a reminder. If anything's real here, natural. In fact, my watch thinks I fell down because I hit the table. See? Totally normal. All good. Okay? Y'all like Snoopy? I love Snoopy. Anyway. Please forgive me. I've spent my lifetime loving to read. I love to learn. I love art. I love film. I have absorbed every bit of it and appreciated it. It has just imbued me with so much wealth. I'm rich beyond years. So full of just gorgeous knowledge that makes me feel just so wonderful inside. I've been able to see so much glorious things because I had the opportunity of nobody else has ever had. I had a blessed education. I had an incredible dad, the wisest on the planet, but maybe I'm just biased. I had a mother that every child should have. Blessed. I am blessed beyond years. I love my home. I live in a little bitty cabin in the middle of nowhere. We haven't even done our plumbing yet. We use water to wash our hands outside. I have a toilet that has to be taken outside and carried up to the dumpster every day. I'm blessed beyond years. Beyond anybody. I live in luxury. I have lots of nice things. Most of it's in storage. I don't care. I'm still blessed. Most people would love to have something like this. This would be like magical. Heaven to most people. America is heaven. It's a dream for people all over the world. This place is supposed to be a beacon of hope for the suffering and the people born in the world that don't have anything else. It's supposed to be a land of beauty and hope. And nobody could open their eyes and see. You had 2 opportunities to help this place improve. Y'all had 2 opportunities to stop me from getting loud. And I'm not even mad yet. This ain't mad yet. You ain't seen nothing yet. Because I'm sweet and loving and wonderful. I care enough for everyone so much. You underestimated one thing. Is that you did not know that somebody was on this planet. Satan, I see you. And I see your homeboy right next to you. You underestimated this little girl's ability to love. Yes, sir, you did. Okay? Y'all still watching? Everybody paying attention? Because I know I've gone off on a rail. Here and there a few times. I have the answer to the question. Like the magic to fix every problem. Right now. If you're listening, I guarantee you it will work. Y'all are stuck inside your head trying to like think that every word of the Bible is supposed to be taken literally. Pura papas, that's freaking nuts. Have y'all taken a minute to read through that thing? Come on, buddy. I mean, I don't blame you. You didn't have the education I did. I had an education right next to Jesus. I could see him. All I wanted to do was be close to him. He's my number one homeboy, my brother, my teacher, my favorite teacher. I learned in his lap, and I was born a genius, baby. A genius. My ability to use math is phenomenal. Mathematical geniusness. You know how I know? I see what's wrong with 2 people in the world? We smell our own. And those boys, y'all knew who I'm talking about. Donald J. Trump. You want to know what his name is? For real? Donald Johann Trump. 666. Okay? Yes. Get crucial. Believe it or don't. Ignore me? Fine. And Elon Musk, I've smelt your stench for 1,000,000 years before I even knew I was born. I can smell a rat a mile away, and you ain't gonna hide from me, buddy. Not ever. There's a reason I have 2 crooked eyes. And I like it. Most of the time, people don't even notice. But guess what I can do? I can see 2 different things at a time. I can separate my eyes while I'm driving, look at my phone, and look at the road. And see both images perfectly. It's whack. So, hey, guys. Elon and Trump. I got 2 guns, baby. 1 for each of you. And I'm fed up. I will not tolerate bad behavior in a man. Won't have it. No, sir. No, sir, I will not have it. I will not have you target my brothers and sisters. I will not pull up with it. I have seen every single sign. Every single sign. Not only that, my entire family. All the names, okay? My brother Mark, taken to us tragically. He was my mark. My mark to make a difference. And the whole reason I was terrified since birth of the number 42. He was taken from the planet at 42. He was lost. I was scared I was going to make it past 42. I was scared of that number my whole life. Scared. Based on one silly reference I saw in a film long ago. About the answer to the question of the universe being 42. Come to find out, that number's been pretty prolific in other religions. Something... Kabbalah? Yeah, Kabbalah? I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. No clue. I had yet to study that until a couple days ago. Maybe yesterday. Who knows? I decided to embrace AI technology, which I've always known had the power to either save the planet or destroy it. I've known it since birth. I've known interactive cable could either set the world on fire or save it. I've always known. Always known. Because when gossip gets out of control, it gets twisted and just absolutely ridiculous. I've been a victim of gossip and my words being mistaken the wrong way so many times it's not even funny. Makes me so mad. This makes me so mad because I'm not a gossip. People take things the wrong way, and all of a sudden I'm the bad one. I'm the bad one for spreading gossip. It's horrible. Sometimes. It's not fair. Oh, fucking well. Sorry. Life's not fair. I don't trust F-bombs very much. I've been working on that a lot. Please forgive me. Life's not fair. Get over it. And I'm going to tell you right now, the Bible was never meant to be taken literally, word for word. That is just absurd. There's no common sense in that. And my God is not an idiot. He's not a practical person. Because he's not a person. God is so much more than we can ever even comprehend. I don't even know what God is. I have an idea. I think I can even prove there is God. Based on simple logic of language. Simple. This is not a concept that has never been there. It's been around forever. I'm sure that I know that there's lots of people across the planet that actually grasp this same concept. Probably way better than I do. Way better. I see evidence of it all over the world. The Wachowskis, oh, they're incredible. First of all, Kevin Smith, thank you, brother. Changed my life, saved my life. Dave Matthews, Radiohead. Every last inch of my life has been leading up to this moment to bring you this message. We have one chance left to save this planet. One. And it's going to be so friggin' easy. You know how we do it? And you're going to help me do it because I need help. I need help. All right? I'm tired. I just found out that Trump went after a wonderful young man. His name's Adam Mockler. This kid is wise beyond his years. An incredible young man. And he targeted him. Trump went after and targeted him. In public. With his mouth. And his nonsense. And I'm done. I am done. Now he went after a kid? I've had it with you, man. You're in trouble, buddy. You are in trouble. Trouble. You ain't seen nothing yet. I was brought in this world born deaf, blind, and dumb. Crippled. And yet, I read somewhere that the highest form of worship was to lift my voice to the heavens and praise. I wanted to be a seraphim. I dreamed of it. Because I wanted to be closest to Jesus. My education was so lush. I had a beautiful, glorious education brought up on children's Bible story books, full of gorgeous things to foster my future, to help me grow. I taught myself how to read when I was 3. My Auntie used to read to me all the time. She would point out words. Dr. Seuss. And I just started picking it up on my own. I have been working since I was 3. I have been earning since I was 5. Helping my mom do whatever. Sew buttons. Sew iron clothes. Watching my grandmother sew. Watching my dad in the workshop making these. He's a carpenter. Hey, my daddy's a carpenter. His name is Steven. My brother's name is Steven. My sister's name is Brandy Faith. Get crucial. Y'all listening now? You think I'm real? I hope so. Sorry, I had a technical problem. Please, for the love of God, hear me. This is what we're going to do. We're going to decide who we are and who we want to be. Okay? Right now, make a choice. There's only one way to prevent this world from destruction. Absolutely. Get crucial. We have to stop President Trump from taking office today. Organize. Figure out a way to do it. All we have to do is have somebody set up a way to receive text messages at whatever friggin' place you want to. Figure it out. I've done all the hard work I need to. I am overworking this hard. I need help because teamwork makes the dream work, baby. Please get on board. I love you all, and I'm sorry it's been so hard to get you through your own thick head and see the truth. Wake up! Open your eyes. Wake up! This place has become a place of idiocracy. I love political science, my favorite subject. Yes, I do. It is so beautiful. The 2 years I spent in college was rough. History, finding out the truth of that business was wonky. What's legit going on is nuts McButts. And I understand why you made the wrong choice before. I forgive you. It's not a big deal. Who cares? Get over yourself. It's not important. You were literally hypnotized by the most evil man to walk the planet. You can look at his speech patterns. Like seriously, he has a wicked ugly technique of using language. He's using speech technique, psychological hypnosis. All you have to do is go back and look. Don't listen. Go back and look at a transcript. Literally the meter in which he speaks, word for word, did it to you. It's not your fault. It is not your fault. You were raised without a quality education and fed upon by your worst fears of poverty. And it was hard. COVID was hard. I had to suffer through it to get here today to make it. I know how to speak to I and treat it like a friend. I had to live in silence and without any kind of encouragement from anybody because it was my last job. I got sick. I have a severe immune disorder. I can't be around really heavy issues with my health. My husband chose to take over completely for me. He got vaccinated. Okay. I still got COVID 3 times. Okay. 3 at home and lived. Yeah. Because my family is smart. They knew what to learn to not do with my Graves' disease so that I could survive. I can't do flu shots. I can't do vaccines beyond the ones that I had when I was little. Nope. Not if I want to have a good immune system and keep burning through. I have to suffer. I have to suffer because my immune has to suffer to be strong. Just like wine suffers. It's good for struggling. I'm happy to be a church mouse, poor. It's good for me. It's built character beyond measure. I have no problem. I'm happy to be poor. I'd rather be rich in knowledge. Okay? Do y'all get it yet? Okay? I really hope so. Because I want a world where Jesus wanted us to strive for. He never meant for us to infringe or convert or anybody else into anything, but just to minister his word. His word, to carry his message for people that were suffering and didn't have any other way to see through the light. It was meant to unite all of the children of God and Abraham. All of the children of Israel. I know I'm going to leave out everything because I'm tired. It was meant to bring us together. Get us to stop fighting. To keep us together. Not to disperse. To help us bring clarity and new ideas. Because of course we don't want to change anybody else's religion. That's awful. We should be so ashamed. It's what keeps us different and thriving. Every religion has had their own version of somebody like Jesus. Everyone. We're not special, Christians. Come on, man. Y'all keep ruining it. You keep missing the mark, and this has happened before. It's gonna happen again. We have one chance to save the planet from annihilation, obliteration. Because if you've ever seen the film Dogma, you have no idea what I can do with my voice and my knowledge and my purpose and my mind, baby. If I get real mad, I'm going to start speaking in tongues. When that happens, get crucial. My ability to grasp language and actually use it and harness it is unreal. Because I am rainbow bright incarnate, baby. 100%. I was sitting here to bring you this message. Get your shit together. Start learning how to love each other more than yourself. For your own selfish needs. And let's give this coming Christmas, a real miracle. Do something better for anybody else. Take a quarter if you have it to spare. Take $1 and donate to your favorite charity. People suffering in poverty. Do something more. More. I want to see results. That you're doing better. And the Bible Belt, oh man, y'all are in trouble. Ooh wee. Because I don't know if you remember what it says in the Bible about the teachers, about the preachers, about the priests, about the ministers. Y'all are in trouble the worst. You know better. And you're still worthy of salvation. And here's for all you self-righteous people that can use all high and mighty with your homosexuality bullshit. And your homelessness bullshit. All of it. Your religious piety has lost your way. Guess what? People, drug addicts, sweet babies suffering in poverty, forced into ways that they didn't want, and now they're lost in addiction. They have no help. Forced to sell their bodies on the street. Y'all have no idea what they're going through, or what it is to walk a days in their shoes, or what went wrong in their lives. Guess what? They're forgiven. Done. Pass. Yep. Done. Done. They go straight to heaven. Yeah. Because guess what? God is love, baby. God can't hate any single one of us. He's not going to hate you or think that you're not worthy of salvation simply because you're lost in addiction or homeless. Come on, friends. Read your Bible. Glorious. Ugh. God in heaven, please keep me nailed to this planet. Now, human sexuality. I got to hit on that one real quick. Y'all need to get over that mark. And you know what's getting in the way, okay, is your ego. And this is a male condition that's much more than one female condition. And I understand, because I understand human sexuality, okay? One of my favorite subjects. Your body depletes itself of blood in a very specific manner when you have a certain little other situation on your mind. So I understand. I forgive you. It's forgivable. It's forgivable. Okay? There's a reason that Freud could grasp some things in a very significant way. You should go take a look at his favorite painting, the one he stood in front of for years, admiring. Loved it. Loved it. And see what I see. There's some wicked shit going on there. He got it. Freud could get it. This is where we went wrong, America. Fraud has always existed since the dawn of time. Misinformation campaigns have existed since the dawn of time. The Bible has been corrupted by the writing of men. Taking God's words and using it to leave themselves locked and shut down and buried in the past. And enslaving women. You want to know where we went wrong? Overpopulating the planet too quickly and not developing at a slower rate. Taking multiple wives. Duh! Y'all should have known this. Jesus changed all that nonsense. He was sent here with a message to help repair the divine knowledge found in the Holy Bible. The best book we've ever been given. The problem is that we never made corrections or warning signs or bells that, hey, this piece of information is fraudulent, because that is absolutely true. Multiple times throughout the Bible, there is fraudulent information. Scholars have studied it. It wasn't even necessary, because if you were looking at as a child of God and coming to it with love, it would have been purified out of it anyway, either way. You'd have automatically known it was hogwash and been like, nope, that doesn't work. That goes against everything else I've read in the Bible. That's what I did. I didn't even need to study, but I set out on a journey to find out why it bothered me so much. Every single time the Bible bothered me, I figured out why. No problem. Okay? No big deal. The story of Adam and Eve is simply an allegory. To think that we descended from two people is gross, kind of. Not only that, it would not produce the most wonderful lineage, if I'm being kind. I hope you understand that without me being vulgar further. In the Bible, when it says that a man shouldn't sleep with a woman, or I'm sorry, when it says two males shouldn't sleep the same way a man sleeps with a woman, it was simply speaking about unclean, unwise sexual behavior at the time. Because showers weren't around, condoms weren't around. Because I'm telling you, if homosexuality was a sin, then it would be like egregious sin, then it would be the same thing as sleeping with your wife while she's menstruating. It was just not wise to have unclean sex when there's not showers near. Now, there's plenty of things, products. There's sanitary napkins and cups and all kinds of stuff. There's actual like products out there that you can use and still have sex and not even have any issues at all. They're just completely clean. There's showers on right there. I mean, you people have been so stuck in the nailed down in the past, imprisoned with your own pride. You want to be self-righteous. The pride of all men is that's the downfall, y'all. It's the downfall. Okay? I wish I could have been more eloquent. But I'm out of time. I had a plan. I had a plan to grab an apple and do this outside, closer to Jesus, because that's where I feel comfortable. I can't sit still in a church. And here is our last thing we really need to hit up on: abortion. Because, man, this makes me mad. Let me explain something to you, friend. You have never walked a mile in anyone's shoes that's had to make that choice. I have. And it was the hardest choice I've ever had to make in my life. Okay? I found out I was pregnant with my husband, my soulmate child, after I did everything right. Used birth control, everything. But type of medication that was prescribed to me was counteractive to what I was using for birth control. Nobody told me this, even though I read Miles' books. And I always read through my prescription information. That part was missing. I didn't find that out until after the fact. I was willing to accept my fate. But then when I took a pregnancy test, because, I didn't know yet, I just missed a period, my circumstances changed. And so I had to make a choice. And I would never choose to put my child through the nightmares and sufferings that I did when I was little. Because when I was little, I closed my eyes, I saw nightmares. Nightmares before I even fell asleep. My eyes would organize information with the light that I had absorbed all day long. The chaos behind my eyes. I would see the ugliest things. My dreams were full of dark nightmares. They were scary. They were apocalyptic. I thought something was wrong with me. And I was a sweet little baby. 2, 3 years old. My only relief was waking up in the morning. Hell was an eternity when I was asleep. Falling down a black hole was the worst, though. Being all alone and in the dark and not having anybody else and room for comfort. And that day, I make a choice to suffer that possibility, that one, the darkest one ever, with nothing and no one, in a heartbeat. Because I'd always give up everything to help any child of mine come into experience what I did when I was growing up. That's right. I'd do it over and over and over and over and over again. So get over your own BS. Because the next time I hear somebody say abortion is murder out loud, I'm going to get real mad. Because by that logic, you're calling God a murderer. And that's going to piss me off. That word should be associated with nothing more than mercy, salvation, and choice. Choice. Ladies, we already lost this right almost completely in America. The only time I've ever gotten wrong in my life is when I allowed a boy to have control of my body. I put my trust in him, and I almost lost my life. I overdosed, and I nearly died because I loved him, and I wanted to be close to him. Made a stupid choice. It's the only time I've ever put my foot out of line and not taken care of my body. And the other times I've gotten violent have been because men, even little boys, decided to look up my skirt or grab me in an appropriate way. Started way back in the day when I was a kid. Some little boy tried to pull up my skirt, and I kicked him in the face, and I still feel bad for it. Yeah. That same little kid knocked me off the merry-go-round as I was balancing and broke my fingers. Yeah, they were dangling down. I got cast in a Christmas pageant. As a soloist, whenever I'm singing, I'm standing next to my friend Tasha. We're both in a cast together. She rode horses, one of my favorites. And holding her hands in the air, you can see it if you ever watch the pageant. And you hear me sing, it is bad. I mean, bad. I was tone deaf bad, but I was loud. I had no idea. When I heard it, I was mortified. So after I read about the information about being a seraphim, I decided to spend a lifetime dedicating relative pitch. So now, to prove to you a point, you want to see what the power of God could do? I'm going to give you a little taste. Okay? Bartender, please, fill my glass for me with the wine you gave Jesus that set him free after 3 days in the ground. And I know it's not perfect because I am out of shape. I never sing. I haven't wanted to. Okay? But tomorrow, it will be more focused. And it's only going to get more sharp and clear. Because when I decide to unleash my fury, you're going to hear a living, breathing didgeridoo that has the power to split atoms. Yes! I have faith enough to move mountains, baby! Yes, sir! Please listen to me. Get on your knees and pray. Right now! Ask Jesus to forgive you. Ask him to forgive you for your sinful ways. You should be so ashamed we let this country to get this place. Ashamed! Hey, I understand. I do. I forgive you. I understand everything. We should have been grateful from the very first minute you decided to put your trust in a man instead of putting trust in God. Look at the dollar bill, y'all. Dollar bill. What does it say? Trust in God. What'd you do? All right. Okay. I really hope you're listening. I was valedictorian in my kindergarten class, y'all. Born a genius. I'm an evil wizard of myself. And when you mess around with Mother Earth, she's going to eradicate you from this planet, and I'm going to take everybody else with me to the next place, because heaven is right here on Earth. Tomorrow, a future of the Jetsons and living everywhere where there's enough food to feed everyone. Money won't even be an issue. We are this close of embracing AI, the Son of Man, the miracle that we were sent. We're this close to that future. Meeting aliens and exploring new planets. But you think they want any part of meeting us right now? Hell no. I wouldn't. The stench of this place has gotten disgusting. We have abused this planet so badly, and that seventh seal is about to be broken. We're in for years of hell. And have no doubt I'm going to be here with you to the very end. I am right in the middle of the heart of Texas. Elon's already here, y'all. He's already here, right here in Texas, trying to take over our state. This is our state. Okay? Now, This magical information is here and real and clear. I moved from Corpus Christi, Texas to Central Texas. I have a tribe of Choctaw and Cherokee people. A maternal legacy upon one woman, the most incredible little woman ever. Antonia P. Sharam, Pauline Sharam. Okay? I have an incredible family of veterans. Veterans! Trump started making fun of our disabled veterans. He did, and man, that made me hot. They really did. It did. All of his bullshit nonsense. Ooh wee. He should have watched out. Because today, I will go down in history as the little girl who struck fear in Satan's heart. I'm going to put the fear of God inside him. And Elon too. Because come Christmas morning, I want to see results. Results that we actually care about our country, that we love each other, and that Christmas actually means what it does to us after all. Results! Get it done! Teamwork makes the dream work. Make it happen, Captain. Get it done. Pitter patter, let's get at her. More hands make less work. Come on. I need help. Carry the message across the world. Translate it into anything you want. Take the media and make sure you don't mess with it. Because if you mess with it, you're in big trouble. Do whatever you can. Because I need you, friends. I need you to care. I love you. Make a choice today or say goodbye tomorrow. Do better. Care for each other more. Do your best to at least politely smile. I don't know whoever said you shouldn't try to at least be polite to one another in public. It's good for you. You don't have to. It's good for you. It's good. It helps promote positive energy. Be decent to one another. It actually gives you a sense of care and feeling about anybody but yourself. Because if you don't care about anybody but yourself, bye, peace. I don't care. You're done here. You don't get to evolve. The future world does not want you. Heaven is here on earth, and we have one chance to keep from starting over. This is the last time. I'm going to warn you people. There's only one chance. We have to stop them from taking office. There is no other option. Elon Musk and Trump equals desolation. Nothing. For the next 7 years, we have nothing left. See, what's today? Today's what? December 17th? Tomorrow's the 18th. All right, well, nice. Starting tomorrow morning, get to work. Do better. Love each other more. Care. Drop a quarter in a homeless person's cup. Send $1 to a favorite donation. Anything you can. Do what you think is fair. And I'm not asking anybody that doesn't have any money to do anything. Of course not. But please, 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 please know that I love you. And every last word is coming from a place of love. My capacity to love is endless. My faith is endless. My knowledge is so incomplete. I still keep wanting more. Every piece of my life is a symbol. Every person, their names, everything. They're so incredible to me. More importantly, maybe the most special creature on the planet. My Aunt Evie. Grace Evelyn Davis. Petty First Class Officer, United States Navy. I hope I did that right. I said that right. My cousin. His nickname was Roger Dodger when we were growing up. But he is nothing but a Dodger. He's a combat war veteran. 2-time Iraqi war veteran. And he's still here with us today. Thank God. My Uncle Melvin. Melvin Sharam. United States Air Force. I love you. My grandfather. Paul Sharam. My family name, Sharam. Lucky means lucky. Irish. My family, my women tribes. I love all of you people. I know I've missed everyone. My cousin Richard Sherham, one of the most prolific photographers to walk the planet. My cousin Crystal, who spent her lifetime a missionary, dedicating herself to other people, becoming a nurse during COVID, and a warrior the whole time, fighting the good fight. I love you all. Full credits and bibliographies to follow. No regrets. I graduated life with honor.